Hello, Pisces, Sun, and Rising Venus and Ascendant. Welcome to Whispering Mystic Tarot. I'm Ryan, and I'm doing your part 2 of your Pisces reading from February 17th to the 24th. And yeah, I've got to figure out on my phone here, it's cutting off my video short here. So anyways, Pisces, we'll continue on from the last reading. So for a clarifier for the anger card, you received the honeybee card. And on the honeybee card, it says, let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority in this situation. So Pisces, to reap all the sweetness that life has to offer, focus on compassion and forgiveness. And compassion means you have the heartfelt empathy for the suffering and misfortune of others, yet remain somewhat detached so you don't take on their sorrow or distress as your own. And forgiveness requires that you first acknowledge and accept responsibility for your judgments, rather than pretending they don't exist or professing to always sustain a non-judgmental attitude. And the next step is to release those judgments. So to do so, think of someone past or present from whom you have had judgments or criticisms. Then trust that that first person that comes to mind is the appropriate one to start with. Then consider 2 or 3 criticisms that you have about that individual, preferably captured in one word, such as selfish or cold. Then find a quiet place, Pisces, and go inside yourself and look for that part of you that's exactly what you're judging in the other person. And it may be a very prominent part of yourself, or a rather small aspect, and you may identify it by recalling times when you behaved in ways that resemble what you're criticizing. So once you discover that part of you, simply say to it, I love you and forgive you. And if necessary, repeat this 2 or 3 times, and notice any emotions that come up, and in the coming days be aware of any feelings that arise that may be associated with this experience. Then practice this at least once daily for the next few days and watch what happens there, Pisces. So for a clarifier for the anger card and the honeybee card, you received Archangel Jeremiah, and it says personal responsibility. Take responsibility for your choices, and this is an opportunity for inner growth. And the energy of forgiveness is here, Pisces, wanting to be called in and embodied. So your angels are here to invite you to take a step back and review your current situation before moving forward. And if you've had received feedback or identified that your choices or actions have been to the detriment of someone around you, it's important to own your own part in it. So it's not easy taking responsibility for your actions that hurt others, especially if that wasn't your intention. So, but this will feel better about you owning your own part and then defending your actions would. So, and in turn, this will welcome in the energy of peace as well there, Pisces. So your angels know that you can give yourself a hard time. So this is an encouragement to beat yourself up over past choices. Rather, it's an opportunity to demonstrate how far you've come on your journey and your personal discovery of your spiritual responsibility. So your angels are here to remind you that without mistakes, you wouldn't be who you are today. So have some compassion for yourself and forgive yourself for what has happened. And remember, the only thing you can change is how you act now, Pisces. So this will lead to serious upgrades and up-leveling on your spiritual path. So for your 4th position in the 5-card spread there, Pisces, you got the Karma card. Okay, and Pisces, this is about I think it's saying to me you're in an energy in which you're invited to build something important. I think to find new independence and freedom, and you've been receiving many signs about this for years. So you've had an idea when you were young, and it was a deep desire or a project, and you may even have talked about it to everyone all the time. So but then as time went by, this idea maybe faded away. So you became conditioned towards what you thought was best for you and what others expected of you, Pisces. So today you may be reminded about memories from the past, or you may come across childhood photos or old documents by accident. And conversation with family members may reconnect you to old memories. So your spirit guides are sending you these signs so that you remember your old desires and needs to create. And they're here to help you have confidence in yourself and be daring. So turn your dreams into realities. And the statement, it's too good to be true, Pisces, just isn't true for you. And you are capable of giving your best if you want to, Pisces. So for a clarifier for the Karma card there, Pisces, you got the Peacock card. It says on it, let yourself stand out and be noticed. So it's time to step forward and stop hiding behind any of the facades that you've developed over the years, Pisces. Although these personas have been highly adaptive and helped you along the way, for which you can be grateful, there's more of you to express to the world, and you're ready to emerge, Pisces. So there's a certain safety and comfort in being inconspicuous and always staying in the background, yet playing it safe is playing it safe this way. Others don't have the opportunity to get to know who you really are, and you don't get to experience the richness and textures that are possible by participating more fully in life. So by remaining in the background, you not only alienate yourself from others, but you often end up allowing others to choose for you, Pisces. So doing so can make you feel like a passive victim of life. So being noticed does have some risk. People may criticize or judge you, particularly if they're not used to you asserting yourself in such a way, or they may judge, or you may judge yourself, which is it's an even harsher sin. So these are most likely risks, but they're actually minimal, Pisces. So shed any guilt or shame about coming out with who you are, and wear more colorful clothing, sing, dance, let others know your thoughts, feelings, opinions. And you can do this with grace, dignity, and enthusiasm, and you might even enjoy it there, Pisces. So for a clarifier for your karma card and the peacock card, you got Archangel of Amethyst, and it says on our card, metamorphosis. You're in a vortex of deep transformation, so surrender to the process that's unfolding. And the best time to change is when change is happening around you, Pisces. And this is a powerful and enlightening moment on your journey, for you're in the process of deep transformation. And there's a good chance you're feeling some resistance to the changes occurring at this time. And maybe a part of you isn't fully ready for them, or you don't fully understand the purpose of them. But you're being guided to trust in the process, Pisces, and surrender to the shifts, for they're moving you into a space of wholeness and healing. So change isn't a linear process, Pisces. Sometimes it will feel as if you're taking one step forward and 3 steps back, but they're all essential and all hold the keys of learning. So energetically, you're like a caterpillar going through the chrysalis, and soon you'll have the opportunity to merge into a more aligned and aware self and state of mind. So if you're trying to fight the changes that are unfolding around you, you could delay your expansion. So relax and know that your angels are with you and leading you to transformation there, Pisces. So for your last position in the 5-card spread there, Pisces, you got the happiness card, okay? And Pisces, everything is already happening. You're in a forward moving energy. And if you can't see the synchronicities yet, know that they will come quickly. And your spirit guides are sending you signs in the form of outer events. So let yourself be guided and keep nourishing what is most beautiful in you, and don't try to control things. All you have to do is experience the present moment and be spontaneous there, Pisces, and soon your inner happiness will be carried out into your outer life. So you'll create everything that matters to you, and your wants are in line with your needs, and you are connected to yourself. So everything is falling into place, everything is beautiful, and you can already embrace the fruits of your efforts and bring your projects to life there, Pisces. So for last but not least there, for the clarifier for the happiness card, you got the walrus card, and it says remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens, and let them dictate your choices. So signs and omens show up in a myriad of ways, from the wind's rustle of the trees that make it seem as if they're whispering to you at a barely audible level, to the rainbow that appears just before an event in which you're participating. So when you're pondering any kind of questions about your life's purpose, your relationships, your career, or even everyday concerns, such as whether to actually take that vacation you've been planning, you can ask Spirit to give you a clear and specific signs. Then watch, listen, and feel, and allow the thoughts to flow, Pisces. And while you might not always get absolutely clear responses, more often than not, you'll pick up on signs or cues from through your eyes, your ears, sensations in your body, or thoughts that seem to come from out of the blue. So you may even have a vivid and remarkably lucid dream that you can easily recall in the morning. So look for an unusual and repetitious. For example, if you hear someone at the supermarket talking about the phoenix, that's auditory. You spot a billboard or advertisement with the word phoenix promptly displayed, that's visual. And then recall a period of time when you lived in that city feeling calmness and joy, that's sensations. And when you bring up the memory, that's cognitive. These are all clues there, Pisces. So it could be about the city, Phoenix, Arizona, or it could be a subtle way that spirit guide is saying that the phoenix is calling you, offering his help when you're ending one cycle completely and beginning the next one, as in the metaphor of the phoenix rising from the ashes. So omens are perceived in the 4 ways mentioned. So if you don't get clear signs right away, keep your questions or concerns in your consciousness for the next few days. Journal about anything you find significant and look for repetition, Pisces. And when you see an animal or a symbol of that animal showing up repeatedly, it's most likely an indication that it's your spirit guide is present. So trust the signs and your discernment of them, and as their one significant way that spirit guides are along your path, and you know that they're there and they're speaking to you, Pisces. So last but not least there, Pisces, a clarifier for your happiness card and the walrus, you got the Archangel Seraphiel, and that is heart of devotion. Let the cup of your heart be filled through commitment and dedication. So devotion is one of the highest angelic qualities, Pisces. Angels are completely devoted to the source of creation, constantly singing praises to the energy that creates them in the world. And in order to experience their energy, it's important to match their vibration. So then you will attract them and their miracles. And at this time, you are being encouraged to devote yourself wholly and fully to the service-based mission you are feeling called to fulfill. And this will draw angels to you. And you're also being encouraged to find the joy in your calling. And if you find yourself feeling stressed, or frustrated or stuck, turn back to why you do what you do. And it's important to remember who you are and the incredible potential you have to enrich the lives of others, Pisces. And remind yourself of your earlier stages of your journey on how you were filled with joy by doing what you do. And it's that energy that will help you move forward with ease. And this is the time to be grateful for who you are, what you have overcome, and how you can serve with a heart of devotion there, Pisces. So that's it for your reading there, Pisces. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It truly does keep my mug around a lot longer, and I truly do appreciate the support. And I hope you guys are getting something from the readings, and I'm helping you along on your journey as well. And I look forward to taking this journey with you guys. And the more people that subscribe to the channel, the more energy that comes to the channel. And yeah, I just appreciate everything, and I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I'm going to try to get this fixed so I'm not having to do part 1 and part 2. And yeah, so Pisces, take care of yourself, take care of others, and we'll see you on the next reading, and namaste.